Hey guys, what's up? This is Cameron from AppOSX.com, and today I'm going to be showing you guys what's on my iPhone right now. I have an iPhone 4 running iOS 4, and I'm just going to show you all my applications. So we're going to start from the top and work our way to the bottom. So the first folder is just stock apps. It's a folder that's built into iOS 4. Nothing interesting there. Now the second folder I have is weather. I have the weather channel, great app for weather, probably the most accurate. I have WeatherBug. I like it for its radar. I have Outside. It's an okay app, but it can be a little sluggish at sometimes. And then the default weather app. So now let's look at my photography folder. I have two camera apps. I have Camera Plus and I have Camera, which comes with the iPhone. Camera Plus has editing capabilities and zoom and a whole bunch of cool stuff, so you should check that out. Color Splash just allows you to add color to certain parts of the photos. You can check that out. PhotoGene is by far the best complete photo editor for the iPhone. Has a lot of options in there. Photoshop Mobile, just have it because it's made by Adobe. Nothing super major, but it's free, so it's a good alternative to PhotoGene. And then Fat Booth. Many of you guys have seen it. It makes you look fat. It's a fun application to use. So then I have my news folder. First app, USA Today. Once again, I think it's the best source for news. They don't have as many articles as the New York Times. A lot of you guys know about the New York Times. The stock, to check all the stock markets, that's built in. Shovel is an app used for dig. You guys can check that out. AP Mobile is another great news app. In my opinion, the second best. It just allows you to view the latest news. Mashable is a pretty cool news source. It kind of offers news on social media. It's called like the Social Media Network news, something like that. Bloomberg is mainly for professional stock investors. I just use it sometimes as it's cool, but if you're a professional stock investor, go ahead and do that. And NPR News, which I don't really use. So now we're going to go into, this is called the Twitter Plus. These are other Twitter clients I have on my phone, but I mainly use the main Twitter one. Twitbird is free. That's the free version. It's in the App Store. It's really good. Osphora is also really good. And Twitter Later I really don't like, but I've been trying it out to see how I like it. So then my next folder is Travel, and here I have Google Maps. You guys know about that. Google Earth allows you to do a 3D view of the Earth and stuff. And then I have MapQuest, which is just an alternative to Maps. My next folder is Utilities. Just have a bunch of utilities in here. I have a dictionary. Red Laser is pretty cool. You guys have probably seen that too. It scans barcodes on items at the grocery store and finds prices. Air Mouse allows you to use your iPhone as a touchscreen mouse to your computer. That's pretty cool. It's in the App Store and can be used at Mac or PC. Find My Phone, which is pretty useless if you only have an iPhone, but if you have another one, it's pretty useful. Speed Test, just to do speed tests, see how slow or fast AT&T's network is. JotNote Pro allows you to take a picture of something and scan it and turn it into a digital document, so that's pretty neat. ConvertBot is the premium converter on the App Store. It allows you to convert different measurements, length, height, whatever you're trying to do. Free memory just allows you to view free memory, which, by the way, in the iPhone 4 is like 330 megabytes. PixelPipe is an okay alternative to uploading YouTube videos, but I have not really gotten it to work. Glyphboard is how I got these cool icons. It's actually a web app. I can show you that in other videos, but it's how I got these cool icons on a folder down here. Then we have Fring, which is video calling. I don't really use it. And Type and Talk, which is just a stupid app where you type in stuff and it speaks it back. Could be amusing depending on what you think. Then I have another small utilities folder with extra ones called, and then it's iNetwork, Test, and iTranslate for translating. Pretty useful. So now here I have my games folders. First game's Angry Birds. You guys have heard about that. It's a very popular game. Doodle Jump, you guys have heard about that. You know what that is. Field Runners is basically a tower defense game. Flight Control is another popular game for the iPhone. You guys probably know about that too. Here's Fruit Ninja, where you slice fruit. Bejeweled 2, classic game. Home Run Battle is basically where you tilt your iPhone and you hit home runs, so it's pretty cool. iCopter is a classic game for not just the iPhone, but older computers, and there's different versions of this, but the one with this icon is the best. Labyrinth 2, you guys obviously know about that. Probably the first game on an iPhone in the days of 1.1. Whatever it was. Real Racing, the most realistic racing game on the App Store with great graphics. And Tap Tap Revenge 3, which is just Guitar Hero for the iPhone, but in my opinion, better than the Guitar Hero app. So the next is another games folder. I have a lot of games. Tetris. Tetris is, you guys know about Tetris. Soul Free Solitaire, just the Solitaire app, is free and is the best Solitaire app that I have seen out there. Texas Hold'em, I've had this app for a long time, just allows you to play poker, and it's made by Apple, so it's an excellent game and has great graphics. Then we have Trism, who is made by the developer who made lots and lots of money off this app. It's a great game. It's kind of hard to explain, but you guys can go check that out in the App Store. Oven Break Lite, just a fun game that's kind of stupid, depending on what you think, but you just guide the gingerbread out of the oven. It's kind of, I can't really show you. Then we have iBasket, which is like basketball for the computer, if you've ever played that. You just adjust the projectile to get the basketball in the hoop. We have Air Hockey and FS5 Hockey, basically the same thing, two different companies. It's Air Hockey. Then we have Flick Football, where you can flick footballs into the goal, curve it, and stuff like that. Paper Toss World Tour, which is basically just paper toss, which you guys have seen, where you flick balls of paper into the can. And then Chopper 2, which is my favorite game on the iPhone right now, which can also be used on the iPad. So next we have the next game folder, and we have Sudoku 2, which is free and supported by iAds. It's the best Sudoku app on the App Store. It's excellent. You should try that out. iQuarters, in my opinion, stupid app. It's free though, so you can check that out. Red Ball, another stupid app. Tap Studio is like Tap Tap Revenge, except you create the song. Just allows you to import a song from your music library and start playing it, or start making the taps yourself, and then you can play it again yourself. Super Monkey Ball 2, you guys have known about Monkey Ball. Zombieville, you run around killing zombies in a 2D game. Stick Golf is a great 2D golfing game that's free on the App Store. And then COD Zombies, which is obviously Nazi Zombies for the iPhone. So now we're going to go into the videos folder, and we have Break.com, YouTube. You guys know about YouTube. Break.com has funny videos. iTV and iMovie for video editing. So now we're going to go into sports, and I just have two here. ESPN for scores and Sportacular. Can't really decide which one I like better, but they're both great. Now we have search, where I have Google. You guys know about Google, but it's the app. Bing, and Wikipanion, which is the free Wikipedia app. So then we go into wallpapers, and I have some wallpaper apps, which I've gotten some cool wallpapers like the one I have right now. So backgrounds is free. It's not that good in my opinion, but you can download it because it's free. Then we have wallpapers, cool wallpapers and iWallpapers. You guys can check those out, but in my opinion, iWallpapers is the best. So now we're in the TV folder. And we have Hulu Plus, which doesn't really work right now, and it's kind of stupid how Hulu's charging $10 to view all the episodes, and Mobile TV, which allows you to watch live TV on your iPhone. So let's go ahead and go into the next page, and you see we have lights. The iPhone 4, it's just called Light. It activates the iPhone 4 LED light, a flashlight app, and then this flashlight app right here basically flashes the light to a beat of a song. So if you hold it up to a song, it's going like this. The light will flash to that pattern. So that's really cool, and it's free. So then right here we have Open App Market, which we'll review in another video, but you guys can check that out. Then we have bookmarks, just some bookmarks, YouTube. Calculator Plus, I have CalcBot. It's just extra calculator apps. CalcBot is probably the best calculator app that offers history viewing and stuff like that. Then we have Theme Calc, which is just calculator theme, nothing much to it. And then PCalc Lite, which I really don't use. So now we're going to go into Awesome, and now this folder just contains two games which really take advantage of the iPhone 4, or just really awesome. We have AR Soccer, which was just discovered in the App Store today. And basically, you can kick the soccer ball with your feet. It's kind of hard to explain. And then we have gun range, which allows you to turn your iDevice or your iPhone 4 and shoot. So now we have eBay, just has eBay for the app, eBay selling, and PayPal. PayPal allows you to make quick payments, send money, receive money, can check the status of your items on eBay with eBay selling, and then the eBay app you can search for items. So now we're just going to take a look at my dock. Right here we have the Apple Star folder. We have iTunes, you guys know about that. The Apple Store allows you to browse through, just browse the online Apple Store. Then we have the App Store for browsing apps, you guys know about that. Safari, you know about that. iBooks, great ebook reader for the iPhone, in my opinion the best. I've never used any others, but that seems to be the best. And then we have Bargain Bin, which allows you to, it gives you push notifications of when popular apps or not even popular apps receive discounts. So you can see when apps become free, when apps have big sales, and they'll notify you. Then we have iFitness Pro, which is just a fitness app that was free and I really don't like. So then in this folder we have productivity, my email, Firefox Home, which syncs your Firefox data with your iPhone. It's pretty useful, but it can also be useless if you don't use Firefox and you have to get it set up. We have the official Twitter app, which I use. Documents to Go for quick editing and emailing of documents. Then we have To Do for task management. It's probably the best task management application in the App Store. It's $4.99. You should definitely check that out. We have WordPress for editing our blog and checking and viewing comments. Pretty neat if you have a blog. Then we have Dropbox, which allows you to sync files between multiple devices, including iPhone, Mac, and PC. Great program, great service. It's free for 2 gigs of data, and I highly recommend it. Read It Later just allows you to, it's like Instapaper if you've heard about it, but in my opinion it's better. It just allows you to save articles for offline viewing. Then we have 1Password for storing passwords that I sometimes forget, and it's great to have, especially if you forget passwords. Then we have App Advice, which is a great app for getting app news and other stuff like that. And then we have Reader, which is my favorite RSS reader and probably the premium RSS reader in the App Store that allows you to sync with Google Reader and stuff like that. So then we have the social folder. It has the phone app. This is just basically messaging communication apps. We have BeeJive IM, the premium IM messaging app for iPhone and iPad. It allows you to connect to multiple services such as Facebook, Chat, AIM, Yahoo, and more. The text messaging app, Facebook, you guys have heard of that. AIM just allows you to use AIM. Flickster finds movie times, show times, and allows you to buy tickets. Pretty neat, and it's free. Then we have iChatter, which got removed from the App Store if you haven't gotten it yet, but it's cool. So it connects to Chat Roulette. It can only be used on the iPhone 4, though. Then you have Text Free, which is just an alternative if you don't want to pay for texting, but it doesn't really work that well. Text Now doesn't really work that well. And Slide Dial just allows you to go straight to someone's voicemail in case you don't want to talk to them directly. It's just pretty cool. And then our last folder is the music. And in here we have iPod, basic, comes with the iPhone. Pandora, the best internet radio experience on the iPhone. SoundHound for identifying songs in an airport or wherever you are. Then we have Slacker, which is an alternative to Pandora, pretty good, but I still think Pandora is better. I Am T-Pain, the famous app that turns your voice into that squeaky auto tone of T-Pain. And then you have Beatmaker, which is a professional beat making solution for the iPhone. You have Remote, which allows you to just control your iTunes library on Mac or PC. iHeartRadio, just as another radio. iDrum, you can create beats. And Top Gem and Mog, I do not currently use. So, yep, that's what's on my iPhone 4 right now. That's it. Please rate, comment, subscribe, follow us on Twitter, and go to our website. Thanks.